GigaMe Instructor live sessions. Today we take a session on data structures, binary search trees, and linked lists.
Hi, Namrata.
Hi, Richa. Good morning.
Namrata, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Richa?
I'm good too. Okay, so tell me, have you finished the entire algorithm part?
Entire algorithm part in the sense,
Like array, binary search tree, linked list.
linked list, no, Richa. We last time we went through the binary search tree and
After that, your
also
session did not happen because last time my session with you was on 27th of March only. After that, no, it is on 4th of April.
yes.
Yeah, so no lecture happened in between?
Yes, with Deepak I had. So
Mhm.
went through the algorithm, but not the linked list exactly. Other than that, with you, if you say, I had with you, I had the BST, like binary
Binary
search.
search tree, correct.
But with him, it's not the binary search, like the overall questions, like the questions we went through, like
Okay.
max profit, like sorting colors and min max, something like that, like random questions.
Okay, normal JavaScript.
Correct. Like although it is from the algorithm part, Richa, but not like we went through the merge sort again. So that is how it is.
Okay,
So
got it.
linked list, stack, and queue are pending.
Link.
Other than that,
Okay.
I think we already went through the. If you see the list, insertion sort we didn't go through, but map, array, object, string, map. These are all done.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you also completed all the GigaMe questions?
GigaMe array questions I completed, but one question I have the last 4 pages. I think all doesn't have any solutions. So how few of the questions are a little bit hard. I don't know how we can go through that.
Can you tell
Uh,
me?
then from page number 10,
Wait.
random questions we don't have any, like it will be explained in the, it will be explained like that kind of things are there.
Okay, let me check. We also did cover min and max as well, right?
Yes, we went through that.
Mhm.
So as last time with you, the session, I think we have the homework was to deep copy and shallow copy of an object. That was the
Mhm.
thing, was in homework for me. I
Mhm.
think
You are saying page number 10 in array?
page number 10.
Question number?
1 second, let me come back. I'm also in the same page. 1 second. I don't know. I saw in that way. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a solution. Now I can see it. Because Java, I think I clicked on or something. But
Okay.
all our Javas, I think not most of them are there. But yeah,
Java didn't have, yeah.
I think all have. All not, but I think I'm trying to find which page I was that time. So till the 9th page, I have
Mhm.
went through, but not the like typical I would say algorithm questions, kind of like in order traversal or some knapsack problem that are mentioned here.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of questions.
Okay. And did you also have started covering the LeetCode questions as well?
LeetCode.
Yeah. See, if you're confident enough that you are done with the algorithm array,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're good to go with the algorithm array, then I will also suggest you can go with the LeetCode problems, but only if you are done with the array part, array questions, basic questions that Giga
Where
may
is the
have.
LeetCode part you are mentioning
Sorry?
about? Where is the LeetCode part? There is any LeetCode
No, that is
kind
a
of.
lead. You have you heard about LeetCode website?
Yes.
right? So it there I'm talking about.
Okay, I see. Um,
Right, because in some of the interviews they also ask this, but you should only go to the lead code part if you are done with if you're confident enough that you are going to solve any of the questions for the basic algorithms like array or some advanced questions in array that this GigaMe portal has. For example, in page number 10, I'm able to see two advanced question. One has been asked by PayPal, like how to generate all possible number combinations using an array.
correct.
What would be your answer?
All possible combinations in an
Mhm.
array. Say, my option would be, initially I will take a default size, if like kind of for me to uh create the array, like some length like 1 or 2. So based on that, I will start with index, and then from that array we will try. I will take an empty array and try to slice that particular position from that index to that part and push it into that array, and I will increment the index. That is one way I can do like all possible combinations, like based on the size I want to cut the array. Like, is that an approach will be okay?
Okay, so you are saying that if you are having array, you are going to go by index, correct?
Index by index, and I will take a size variable.
Mm-hmm.
So default size I will take, say, two in particular array I will have 2 elements.
Mm-hmm.
So based on that size I will try to while putting a while loop
Mm-hmm.
till that array dot length, I will try to slice till that position.
So how many loops you are thinking are going to be there?
I think there will be while loop, only one loop, till array dot length is less than or equal to the size. Like
Okay.
index dot
It can
less
also
than
be
or
done with one, correct? Okay.
one.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay, tell me, have you also worked the questions according to the data and space complexity? That if you're writing a question, see, let me tell you, whenever you're sitting in front, your main goal is to clear the interview, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But
If
Richa, one question is like,
mm-hmm.
say you get a new question for a surprise. I am just telling you, um, like you have a question, you have a set of questions, and I saw that question for the first time.
Okay.
But they have maybe some timing to solve these questions, but I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
How I will approach this kind of questions? Because if you say lead code is like a vast array of questions, right? If and half of them I really, if I see LeetCode, I really get scared, to be frank.
I know, I know, I know. See, I'm also making students prepare in LeetCode as well. Okay, I know that it is hard,
Correct, yeah.
right? But in LeetCode as well, there are certain set of questions that are the highest, that has the highest chances to get asked. But yes, their possibility is always going to be there that when the interviewer is sitting in front of you, it might be the possibility that interviewer is going to ask you some different question. But I don't think so that it should have a problem. Why? Because the basic fundamentals of array has already been clear to you, right? That how
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
include the data, how to traverse it, and how to remove it.
Correct. That part is
How
fine,
to
but
do
the
sorting,
logic,
how to do searching as well, correct? Now,
correct.
if the questions are going to come, they are going to be in the form of manipulation, correct?
Yes, some manipulation on, yeah, that's true. You are right.
Correct. Then when when they are going to give you any question, you have to understand or read the question thoroughly. That what they are going to ask. let me ask you one question. Okay. You are saying that you have done questions till 10 pages, correct?
Yes, ninth,
9
not the 10,
Okay.
11,
Let me ask
12.
you a question from. Oh, they have increased the number of. Acha, nahi, sorry. Algorithm. Let me ask you a question from 13th page or 11th page. Okay.
Mhm.
How to find the median of two sorted arrays using a JavaScript algorithm?
Two sorted arrays.
Mm-hmm.
My approach will be, I will merge these two arrays.
Okay.
Okay. Find the median, right? So, so to find the median, I will do that. The middle point of the two arrays, like med.floor array.length divided by 2.
Okay. And what if there are two arrays which are sorted to each other, which are sorted for themselves, but it might be the possibility when you are concatenating them, they are not sorted.
Can I can use sort method, right? After merging,
No.
I can
One
merge.
more thing. Now, Namrata, you have to prepare accordingly so that, when they are asking you a question, okay, they are also always going to ask you, okay, give us the different approaches that how this thing can be done. Plus, they are also going to ask you to do it in pure JavaScript, that is vanilla JavaScript, not using dot sort method or any other method.
Then I can use the merge sort, right? We can write the whole algorithm of merge sort to sort the arrays. You mean like that? Like we'll have a helper function, say merge sort, that will try to I will feed the merge sort helper function with the two arrays, and then he will sort it. And once the sorting output comes from that helper function, like the merge sort, and we can find the median. Is this
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Got it. Now, next question. What
Okay.
array-based JavaScript algorithm can be employed to solve a Sudoku puzzle? You must have heard about Sudoku, right?
Wow.
I love to play Sudoku. By the way, that is my favorite game. Every time when the newspaper is coming, I take the
Okay.
newspaper, I take my time for half an hour. I always solve it.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. All the new. Okay. Which which algorithm, like which array-based algorithm is best to solve the Sudoku problem? That is the question.
Yeah, you can see that. But first of all, if I to give me the answer to this question, if I want to create the Sudoku like game, how what approach should I use in array?
So first, basic. See, I don't have any idea on this example, but I am thinking I will try my best. So for basically to create that array, we need rows and columns, right?
Correct.
And I will fill that 2 rows and columns of array with some numbers, but I will keep it blank, or like few of the blocks will be missing. And also, say I'm making a like a wild guess, okay? I don't know whether it's a correct way or not. So one of my result array will have all like the solutions which we have for the Sudoku, right? Like kind
Okay.
of a full solution we need somewhere to put. Then whatever the user is entering for each of this array, like we'll try to look from the columns and rows. If it is matching with the user's input, then I will fill that array. Else, if it's not matching, then we will break it. Like we will put that return statement or something like that, and then again we will. Is this correct?
Okay. See, you need, first of all, see and think that how Sudoku games are getting played. For this, to create a Sudoku game, you need to understand that how it is and what is the logic behind it. Do you know that?
So Sudoku is like you fill up the gaps, right? Like you have a sentence or
Correct.
number.
And
Say,
how do you fill up the gaps? What things need to make sure?
so there will be a solution somewhere. Like these are the answers or something. I
No,
didn't
I'm
play.
asking you, if you're having a Sudoku game, what will be in your mind that how it is going to be solved?
I will try to fill up the gaps like horizontally, vertically. I will try to see if there are some matching words comes up.
Correct. Correct, right? That's how you're
Yeah.
going to see, correct?
Correct.
Now, when this idea is in your mind, then I'm asking you how you can create it, right? Then, first of all, rather than giving the answer directly to the interviewer, just take a pen or paper or in your mind, think how the approach should be followed. If I'm going to create a Sudoku game, first of all, it needs two-dimensional array, correct? As you mentioned.
Yes, 2 rows and columns.
Correct.
Correct.
And
Mhm.
randomly, I have to fill few of the things in the array, two-dimensional array with the size of, let's say, 9 by 9, right? Because it is going to start from 0. So by default, it is going to be 10 by 10 grid.
Okay, yeah. 10 columns,
Right?
10 rows. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 0 to 9. So 9 by 9 grid is by default going to be. Then you have to fill those that particular grid at random place with the number from 0 to 9. Correct?
Oh, okay.
Okay. But you also need to make sure that, if you're generating the randomly number, two numbers should not come in a same row and a same vertical position. Like same row or same column line.
Okay. Oh, this one I didn't know about that rule. So
Yeah.
you mean to say like suppose there is a 10 in one row.
Mhm.
So nearby element should not be 10, either in the row wise or column wise, right?
Yes, row wise and column wise, that element should not be present for that particular row or for that particular column.
Okay.
You know this rule. You just told me.
No, yeah, I know. I randomly I will fill it, but that this condition I did not do anything, right? I like it should be same number should not be near.
Correct.
Okay.
Right? And that's why you're going to fill the data. So these are the things that you are going to do. And to fill the data, you are going to use math.random. Right?
That is fine. Yeah, method random. I will fill the both the rows and columns.
Yeah. And if the number is already present there, then you need to return back.
So method random will create the numbers, but say suppose I have 9 columns, 9 rows. Method random will fill everything. So you cannot expect that, right? Always it will be randomly, or it may fill all the blocks.
As
If
in,
I
can
use
you repeat that again?
So I use method random to create all the numbers for that particular array.
Mm-hmm.
But is there any possibility that all the blocks will be filled up by method random, whatever the output is generated from it?
Yes, it might be the possibility. That's how you need to make sure that in between math.random should not get applied. Randomly also you need to pick the number of grids that where it is going to apply.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Index value randomly also need to pick the index value as well.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, see, Namrata, there is no benefit of going ahead because today I was in the impression that if we are done with everything, then we are going to create React, start working with React.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think so that there is any benefit in going ahead if you're not done with the previous parts, right?
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Correct. Okay, so that's what I really want is finish all the questions that are there in the GigaMe portal, because that is going to be, covering all of your concepts.
Okay.
Then if you're
Some of these
confident,
problems, like this logic, like there are few n queens, spiral metrics. That part, kind of, I don't understand the logic also. Like even if the solution is there, what
okay,
they are doing,
it's okay.
yeah.
If there are such type of questions, then don't do that. If you're not able to understand, let me come in the next session and let me or ask me. Okay, we are going to solve that question together. But don't leave there. Just go ahead. Leave that question and move to the next question.
Okay, I will write it down then, which are the questions I have the
Yes.
issue.
Okay.
So yeah.
And
So
same goes for the binary search tree.
yes, binary search tree, I saw the implementation that you explained it to me last
Mhm.
time. So that whole thing, I actually practiced that part. But related to that questions, like I have to see, like I see on the 13th page, we have lot of questions for binary search tree, but that
On array.
yes, array on 13th page, like there are algorithmic approach generating unique binary search tree.
Okay. Then you can leave those parts or you can do it according to the binary search tree. Because the binary, sometimes they are putting it inside the array is because, they are giving it the array to insert the elements in the binary search tree, right? So that's why sometimes the
Right.
question is there. But if I am going to ask you any of the question today for the binary search tree, will you be able to do that?
Only the logic I can do that, like that day you explain it to me, but not the questions like insertion I can do, I think. You insertion I can do, removal I will try. That part I can
Removal, I gave you as a homework.
removal. Okay, I think I missed that part.
Okay. I also want you to go to the traversing part because I think BST was not completed last time.
PST, we went to the search on of the BST, like searching a value in there we went. Insertion, I don't know, yeah. Richa, can this be shared, this code? Because I am writing it down because I couldn't see the solution which you have done. I have write it in
For
my laptop.
searching?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, open this link. It will be there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to I would love to have it if you are going to solve all the questions at first, right? Otherwise,
Yes. Yeah. So the third last till 9th page I have already completed.
mm-hmm.
The last page are kind of not completed purely, fully.
Yeah, you
So
also need
you
to
mentioned like whatever questions is related to binary search and all, I will skip it, right? For now.
no. For if you're doing the array, okay, but
Yeah,
now
array
you
only have.
already done the binary search tree as well, then that should not be a problem. It is a problem for those who has not done BST.
Mm.
Have you practiced binary search tree enough?
I have take this class like insertion, deletion, and all. This part I
That's
have
it.
not.
After that class, did you practice it by yourself?
Yes.
What type of questions did you solve?
So basically, how to create a node, how to create the binary search tree, how to insert value in the binary search tree.
Okay. Okay. In
Or
GigaMe,
if it is left or right. Sorry.
in GigaMe there are two
Not
pages.
this one. This one I did not. This page I have not.
Okay. Do one thing, cover this page as well. Okay. Come
The
and
whole
tell me that
page,
whether you are
right?
having problem in solving the binary search tree questions or not. Okay.
Okay.
Also complete the removal part as well of the binary search tree. Okay, Amrita, are you feeling stuck somewhere?
Uh, in case of which topic
Anything?
or so practice some of the questions I get like it kind of um very like they don't understand that, but array questions are fine. Only the last I told you mentioned you right, like few of the questions like some KQ, spiral matrix and all this logic, that part I cannot understand. Like even if the solution is there, I don't understand why they have done in that way. So this kind of questions I'm stuck. But basic array logic, I am okay with that. Except I have to do more practice. That's from my side. I think.
Okay. Okay. So, see, this is going to be done with the practice, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have to do the practice a lot. So, we'll do one thing. Finish all the questions of array. Finish all the questions of binary search tree. And then in the next session, I will ask the questions that you need to write in front of me.
Okay.
Okay. Some
Okay.
are not from the GigaMe portal questions as well, but some different questions as well, so that you can check by yourself that, okay, whether you are able to solve those questions or not. If whether that questions are there or there in GigaMe or not.
So testing will be on binary search tree 2 pages, array whole pages till 13th. And
Yeah.
also you will some surprise questions, you mean?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Which can okay. I will try to but I have to see LeetCode or something for that?
No. LeetCode, we can like talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay. LeetCode
Mm.
can be talked about later. Okay. Let's go. Let's start with the LinkedIn part then. Sorry, not LinkedIn, linked list part. Okay. Now,
Okay.
tell me, what do you mean by linked list, and what is the structure?
Linked lists have a pointer. There is a node which contains the data,
Mm-hmm.
and there is another like node that is pointing to the other node.
Okay.
So pointer to the next node. So that is list.
So in a node, you are saying there are two things, right?
Yes, one is the pointer and one node will contain the data. And
Correct.
yes, and the last node doesn't have any pointer. So that will be null.
That is going to be null. And then we also have a head section, right?
Mm, yeah,
In the head
I think
section,
the
there is always going to
data.
be a pointer for the first element.
Okay.
See, if I'm gonna open this. See the structure.
Oh, the whole two nodes together are called as head.
Now, there is only one node at a time, and there are two things inside that node, right?
Okay.
This is the basic structure of linked list.
Okay.
Okay, and if you can see the head section is always going to have the pointer value, or you can say the memory value where the first node is the value of the first node is residing. See, okay, let me, not getting it?
Head part, I didn't understand that part. Like there is another head or something that is shown here. That
No, there is
HCAD.
always going to be one head.
Okay, head will only have the pointer, nothing else, right?
Nothing else. Because that is the
Okay.
basic structure of linked list.
Okay.
In the entire linked list, the first node is divided into two parts, right? The
Mm-hmm.
first part is always going to talk about the data, and the second node is always going to talk, the second part of the node is always going to talk about the memory for the next node.
Okay.
That's how they are going to link to each other, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if but where the memory of this data is residing, that is always in the head. So that's why head has only one part.
Oh, so the same memory has been shared by the head and data?
See, there are values A, B, and C, D, correct?
Right.
Okay, the next is going to have, let's say, memory location 0, 0, 4. Okay, so that means B is residing at position 0, 0, 4. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, then this node is going to have, let's say, 57. Then that means 57 is basically the memory location where C is residing. So that's why this arrow is doing. Whatever the memory location is going to be there, that is basically going to be the next element in the node. That's why they are linking to each other like this with the arrow.
Okay. Okay. That
Right?
is, and what about the head? Head's pointer will be pointing to the A's memory location, right?
Correct.
Okay, that is.
And this is the first element, right? So that's why there is going to be only pointer in here. No data.
Pointer, no data, yeah. Correct.
Correct? And that's why the
No.
last one is always having data, but no memory location. Because
Okay.
there is nothing to refer further.
So basically, if head will have data and like no point, like only the pointer, but the last node will have no pointer, but the only data.
Yes. But did you get the logic that why it is like this?
Why it is like this? Linked list data structure works in this way.
No. I'm asking that why head has only pointer value and the last node has only data value.
Yes,
That is
I got
clear?
it. Yes.
That is clear to you, right? That's why
Correct.
that's why it is known as linked list. Now, let's start with writing. Do you have any other question?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So let's start with creating the linked list, okay?
Okay.
This is not you, right?
Yes, this is.
Okay, now tell me what do you think that what approach, now you already know the algorithm parts, right? You know the structure of this. What approach you think that we should use? That how you
Yeah.
think that data is going to be added, correct?
Yes. So class, no, linked list, sorry.
Linked list, yeah.
So generally then constructor.
Hmm?
Constructor, like we are creating a class linked list,
Mm-hmm.
and the first one will be head. So it will be pointing to the next node. So it will be just in that pointing to the next node. How that will be represented, I'm not sure. Like next memory location, how you represent this in the array.
Okay. So let's go ahead. First of all, you need to create class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then you need to create the object for that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's say we are having one add method there that I'm going to call.
Okay.
Okay. I'm adding one value there.
Mhm.
I'm adding 10 value there. And I'm
Mhm.
adding 111 there. Okay. And after that, I want to print the list as well. So li dot print list. I am going to print. Okay. Now that means we have one class linked list here. Okay. Inside the linked list, we also need to make a node with the two paths. Correct? Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create here
Another node.
another node class. Okay. Now inside this node class, what we are going to have, we are going to call a constructor.
Yeah.
Okay. Round bracket, we are going to set, we have the data and then this dot data is equal to data and this dot next we are also going to have is equal to, in the starting it is going to be null, because at a time when one element is going to be put in the linked list, at that very time the it doesn't have the information of the next element, correct?
Correct. So you are in this node that is mentioning the head part, right? This head.
It is
In
data
that.
part basically. Yeah.
Okay.
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 Not getting it?
Yes. So first we will have the data, and then the next pointer we don't have anything for first time.
See, at first you are going to add the element 1, correct? Now one element is basically going to be added for this part. Here, this part is going to be 1, but right now I don't have the information for the next element. So that's why this part is going to be null here.
Okay.
When I'm having the information, okay, after 1, you also have one more element. Okay,
Then.
we're calling one more method, one more time method here. Then the head section is 10, correct?
Yes.
Then first of all, I'm going to put the 10, as well as what I'm going to do, I'm going to see that where this value is residing, the memory location, and put that memory location in the next of the previous node.
Okay. Got it. So we have to go backwards, right? On the next set. Okay. Put the
Or
memory.
there are multiple ways to do that as well. Let's see this way. Okay. So we have created node. Okay. This dot head in the starting is the null.
Yes.
Fine. If this dot head is equal to null, then whenever the first time the add method is going to be called, it is going to make sure that the data is going to be put in the node at first. Got it? We need to make this part inside. Let's say I'm going to create here that method add. That add method is having data, correct? Namrata?
Yes.
Namrata,
Yes, I'm hearing you.
you're here? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm saying you are calling a add method here. Let's say, okay, that add method is going to come inside this, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now inside the add method, we are passing that particular data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now inside this particular data, whatever the data is going to come here, new node, you are passing it through the node one. Okay.
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
this node can have now two values, data and next, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So new node round bracket that data. Got it now?
Yeah. So this one will be the data for that node, right? The like whatever your one will be that in this first point.
Correct, correct. In first node, one is going to be here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, after that, what I can do, I can create one variable.
Mm.
Now, if this dot head is equal to null, that means in the start, it is going to check whether the head section is present or not. If it is null, then what you are going to do? This dot head is equal to
New node.
new node. Got it now, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Else,
But this one, Richa, this head equal to null will be only for the first time, right? So
correct,
eventually
only
the data will be coming. It will not even check this condition, right?
it
We
will
will
check
have
this condition,
already
but that is always going to be false now.
false. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Correct. So that's how it is going to move ahead with the else part.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in the else, it is going to see current is equal to this dot head. Okay. Now while current dot next, because now this node has basically two parts. One is data and one is the next, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now else part current is equal to this dot head. Fine.
Correct. Yeah. Next
Correct.
will yes.
Yes. And while current dot next,
Mm.
it is going to put the values. Current is equal to current dot next, right?
So why this while condition is there? Uh,
Because we need to check. Let's say it is not the, let's not think of it as in that it is only adding the first element. It might be the possibility now that this is already 2 or 3 elements are present in the linked list. Now it is going to add one more element after that, correct?
mm.
Right?
Okay.
For that part,
Yeah.
we need to make sure now.
Yes. So while current dot next, then current is basically current is the current data, or it's the next node. It is representing the let current.
See, now we have this current. I declared current here, correct?
Yeah. 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 That.
Okay. So now current
Mm.
part means we are going to talk about the next part of node as well, always.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Got it now.
Got it now?
Yeah. But you mentioned it have to be the memory location, correct?
Mm-hmm. That's why
Uh,
next is basically, see, we are giving the next as a memory location pointer.
hmm. Okay. Current dot
Okay.
next. Okay. Yeah.
No, it is not clear.
Yes. Now it is clear. Uh, so in this case, when say suppose the second time you are inserting some data, one is inserted first, then it will be this dot head equal to the one. Now next we are adding 10. In this case, current will be 1 and current dot next will be 10.
Mm-hmm.
Is that is that the way?
Okay, see, now what is going to happen? Just 1 second. Let me complete this. Okay. First of all, 1 is coming here, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm calling this node constructor here where I'm passing the 1. Correct? Now, data is basically going to have this dot data. That means this particular class data variable is going to have 1 value now. Correct?
Yes.
That is going to put here.
Mm.
And the next value is basically null. That is going to put here. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, after that, because it is going to check for the head section first, that whether the head part is basically null or not. If it is not a null, okay, then what, because in the starting of the linked list of the constructor, you have defined this dot head null. So
Mm.
if this part is null, then what it is going to do? Now, inside this new node, you know what you are having now? When you are calling the constructor, okay, the constructor is now returning you 2 parts, correct? One is data and one is next.
Next. Yeah.
Correct? Now that means
Correct.
new node. This entire basically is now a combination of new node.
Oh, okay. The whole
Got-
thing is called as new.
Yes. Got it now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So this part is
Okay.
now, if I want to access this part, how we can do that? New
It's an
node
object,
data,
right? Yeah.
new node data, and this part can be accessed
You not
using
dot
new node
next.
next.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah.
taking the current value as it is. Now, it will check whether this dot head is equal to null. If it is null, then it will put the new node there. Okay. Else, what it will do, it will come here as this dot head. Okay, whatever the value is going to be inside the this dot head, that is going to be put inside the current value. Okay, that is just a normal variable. I am doing that. Now, current means that this part, right?
Current is this part because you put the this dot head, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Like new node, right? Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now, in the current next part, see, you have done with the head section, correct?
Yes.
Now, head is not null. The first time you are going to add the data.
Correct.
Okay. When first time you're going to add the data, what you're going to do, you're putting the value inside the head. That is a new node. Correct. Now,
Correct.
what is going to happen that while current, that means let's say that one value is here. Okay. Now you're going to put the data of this part. Okay.
While current dot next. So if we have next, then current will be current dot next.
See, yeah. See, we have the head section filled up now, correct?
Yes. For first, yeah. First
This part.
iteration, the head is filled. One, yeah.
Okay. That means one is already present in the this node, correct?
Yeah.
Fine. So now my current, whenever I'm going to call the, and this part is basically null part, correct?
This is null, yeah.
Now, next time when I'm going to check the condition, when I'm going to call the another method, like to add the next element, correct?
Yes.
Now in the next element, again, it will check whether the head is null or not. No, it is not null, but already one more value is present there. So right now, this is going to be my current now.
Yes, the next value will be current, correct.
Okay. So what it will do? It will put this dot head into that current for now.
Yes, so this dot head will be the current value or the that previous one value, like this node, first node. So
See,
for the iteration, like 10 you are feed, like next time I'm adding 10. So it will check that, oh, this dot head is not null, then it will go to the else condition.
Correct.
So these
Because
two-
now whatever the value you were sending na here, that value has already been
Oh,
gone to this part.
okay, got it now.
Got it? Now new node has two things. One is data and one is next.
Hmm.
Okay, so you're putting the value here now. In that too.
Yes.
Okay. Now while current dot next. Now current dot next has nothing, correct?
Oh,
So what you are going to put, you are going to put the value of current dot next into the current part.
okay. Current dot next into current part.
Okay.
It's like the previous part or current dot next.
See, right now current is nothing but a normal variable where you are putting the this dot head there. That this
Yeah,
dot head is always going to have a pointer, correct? Pointer value.
correct.
Correct. Now, this has the pointer value that is pointing towards this part, and this part is now null. Okay. Now, this is my current value. Okay. Inside the current value, we have the current dot next.
Hmm.
Okay. Current dot next. Okay. That part is basically now null. Now, that part is going to be put in the current value. Simple current
Okay.
variable.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And
Mhm.
whatever the new node value then is going to have, that new node value is going to put, now new node has two parts, next and that. Okay.
Next and
When the new node
yes.
is basically putting the two values going to come, in that value is going to put null here. Because in the node, when I am passing, when I was calling the constructor, this dot next is always having the null for
Null
that
value.
particular node.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
We can also update this part. You can write here while this dot next is not equal to null.
Oh,
In that sense, you can also make it understand this. Now, does it make sense to you?
yes. Only the part was that while loop that I was confused. Now, okay, I got it.
You got it now?
Yeah. So, when this loop will be ending till null, because the last loop will be null, right? That's why we
Yeah,
make
it
the check.
depends upon us that how many times we're calling this.
Okay.
Okay, it depends upon us. See, whenever you are entering a while loop, now that continues as long as the next pointer of the current node is not null. Now, right now, this is the current node, let's say. Okay, now the pointer of this node is what?
Now, next node's memory, right?
Yes, correct. So that is not going to be null, correct?
No.
Okay, so that's how it is going to go ahead and ahead.
Okay.
Once we are going to find out now, we are while exiting the loop, that the current node is now having the empty null value in the next part.
Okay. So, to check the next part as null, do we have to add like iterate one more time, like extra time to
Sorry.
check? So, if for this condition to check if next not equal to null, that for that do we'll have one more extra step to check like if the next node is null or not, or this condition while only will.
No, this while is sufficient to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now see, I'm going to repeat again. So let's say for the first time, suppose in the starting you have the linked list empty, correct?
Yes, this is empty. Correct.
Oh, this is empty. Now you are going to insert 1, correct? Now 1 is going to be inserted, correct?
Yes.
Fine. Then you are going to have one value here.
Yeah.
Now, since the list is empty initially, you are going to insert the end simply adds the new node as the head of the list, correct? In the head section because it was empty.
Correct.
You're going to put the new node here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this new node is basically now having both the parts. Next part as well as the data part, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what you are doing, the data part is basically going to put into this empty array, the first one. Then you're going to call the next one time more this method and you're going to put 2 there. Okay. Now what it is going to, it is going to link like this.
Okay.
Correct? Now here we traverse the list starting from the head section again. Okay. We are going to see to find the last node. Okay. Last node is always going to be the current node only.
Correct. Okay.
Okay. Now we traverse the list starting from the head, find the last node, which is the current node only, and append the new node containing. This is going to be the last because right? Because we are called one more time current node.
Yes.
Okay. So now what we are going to do, we are going to append the new node containing value 2 in this part here.
Oh, okay. Okay. The new node, what will be coming, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Got it?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Namrata, do just one thing. Right now, don't focus on the linked list when you are going to solve all the questions. Just complete the questions of the array and binary search tree. Linked list, we are going to do it in the class. Don't worry.
Yeah. So
I'm
array
going
all
to
the
take
questions,
this.
right? And binary search with the 2 pages. Okay.
Okay.
Sure, Richa, I will maybe by end of this week, I will try to take a session with you until I complete everything.
Okay. Okay. Don't create the questions of the linked list.
No, I will not do.
Okay, just complete the array and the binary search tree part. That's it. Binary search tree part, all the removal part and all.
Yes, binary search but all. Like, okay, yeah, got it.
Okay. Okay, then I'll talk to you later. Okay, because now I want you to have the grip on each and every topic. Otherwise, otherwise there is no benefit in going ahead if you don't have the answers for the previous one.
That's true. I am also taking lot time because yeah, last month I think I missed lot of classes. This month I trying to do it, but practice is required. That's true.
Okay, got it now?
Yes, Richa. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Want to stay updated and learn more? Follow us on social media.